Hello and welcome to the first Kicktalk reboot of 2015. In today's programme we have match reports and reaction from Premier League clash between Kilbirnie and Hurlford United and the first division match between Largs, Thistle and Greenock Juniors. Largs manager Sandy McLean dramatically quit at the end of this match and he speaks to Kicktalk about his decision. But now it's on to today's results. Stagecoach Premier League. Atherley 2, Clydebank 1, Auchinleck 0, Oven Meadow 2, Glenafton 2, Cumnock 3, Kilbirnie 2, Hurlford 3, Shottsbonnicod 0, Petershill 1, Troon 2, Beath 0. Stagecoach Super League First Division. Ovenvix 1, Robroy 1, Largs 1, Greenock 4, Maybole 4, Thornywood 1, Neilston 2, Kilsyth 1, Pollock 4, Shettleston 3, Yoker 2, Ardere 0. Stagecoach Ayrshire District League. Winton 5, Govan 1, Saltcoats 2, Kilwinning 2, Whitlets 3, Darvel 1. Stagecoach Central District First. Bellshill 4, Wishaw 1, Lesmahago 4, Vale of Clyde 0. Stagecoach Central District Second. Cambuslang 0, Royal Albert 1, East Kilbride 3, St Rochs 2, Glasgow Perthshire 2, Port Glasgow 1, Johnsonborough 0, Rossvale 5, Vale of Leven 1, Forth Wanderers 2. And now it's on to David Ronnie and his match report from Valefield Park.
In Kilbirnie this weekend, Hurlford United started their new year with a win as they beat Kilbirnie Ladeside 3-2, despite being down to 10 men in the second half. The first goal of the game was scored in the 3rd minute by the visitors from a failed switch of play by Ladeside, which saw United player Mackenzie steal the ball and dribble up the field to then shoot towards Fahey, who saved the shot, but United man Ross Robertson hit the ball on the rebound with an obscure shot that some spectators thought to be going wide of goal, but the ball still managed to roll into the net. The equaliser didn't come till the 23rd minute, a through ball arriving at Maloney on the left-hand side of goal, who placed the ball coolly under the keeper and into the back of the net. After multiple fouls, United goalscorer Ross Robertson received his first yellow in the 33rd minute, and only 10 minutes later he received his second. The United player's second booking was as a result of a dive just shy of the penalty box in an attempt to win his team the free kick. However, the referee was not to be fooled, as he reached for his pen and pad to send the United player for an early shower. Ladeside did not seize their chance of victory against the Scottish Cup champions as they went 2 goals down in 6 minutes into the second half. The first arriving in the net in the 48th minute, a free kick taken by United player Mackenzie on the right hand side 25 yards from goal, arriving at the centre of goal where Glenn Mitchell sent the ball home with a header to put United ahead. The second goal was in the 51st minute when Mackenzie gets himself another assist by providing Cochrane with the ball in the centre of the box, who went on to hit the ball with the side of his left foot, allowing the ball to arrive at the bottom left corner of goal. Ladeside did manage to get 1 goal back in the 80th minute from a penalty taken by Malone, his 12th goal of the season so far. However, despite their continued pressure, Ladeside were unable to get the equaliser they wanted as Hurlford United left Kilbirnie with the 3 points. The final score, Kilbirnie Ladeside 2, Hurlford United 3. I'm speaking to Darren Henderson here. I was just wondering what your views are on the sending off in the late of the first half.
I was a wee bit away from it, I thought it was a bit soft, 5 minutes after he'd been booked. I just thought it was coming together in the middle part. I thought maybe he could have gave a free kick. I think it was a bit harsh from sending him off, and it changed the game a wee bit. And going in at half time and 1 each with 10 men. And they showed a bit of character. I asked them at half time to go and believe they could win the game, no just to sit in and try and come away with a draw. I says, go and try and win the game, believe in yourselves, and we'll score 2 quick goals. And we sorted out quite comfortably. I think 3-1 we were comfortable. We lost a goal for a silly free kick, which resulted in a penalty. And after that, last 8 or 9 minutes to go, you're kind of holding on a wee bit, but up until the penalty we were comfortable. And they've done well. They've worked hard. They've created loads of. In fact, I think we created more chances with 10 men we did with 11. But we've got a lot of belief in the dressing room. The hard-working bunch. We've got a wee bit of quality here and there. And delighted with the draw, the result today. At half time, you'd probably maybe been settling for a draw. But I said to them, go and try and win the game, and they done that.
And what will the squad take into the next game to ensure more victories are to come in 2015?
Well, form's good. I think we'll win the last 4 league games. We're on a wee bit of a run at the moment. We'll go to Irvine Meadow next week, who are sitting top of the league. It's going to be really, really difficult. We've had a few tussles with Irvine Meadow in the last couple of years since I took the job at Hurlford. Especially with the Scottish Cup tie last year in the semi. And I wouldn't expect anything else but a really tough game next week. Meadow are flying at the moment, so they'll relish us coming to Meadow Park next week. But we'll look forward to it, and we'll go and see what we get.
Seeing Ladeside beat Irvine Meadow last week, do you feel a bit more comfortable going to the game next week?
Every game's different. I think in this league, anybody can beat anybody. Probably we're better form as away from home. So we're going to the Meadow Park next week. Listen, we'll certainly give Irvine all the respect that they deserve, because they've done ever so well this year. They're flying. Even last year, got to the semis of the Junior Cup as well, and finished second in the league. So they're a top side, top coaches there as well, and as I say, a lot of good players, and we'll need to be at our very best.
Darren, thank you very much.
No bother, mate.
Speaking with Liam McGuinness here, Hurlford left with 10 men in the second half. Could you say this was a missed opportunity for Ladeside to beat the Scottish Cup champions?
Very big opportunity missed. I felt we'd done well in the first half, getting back into it. And then with Hurlford going down to 10 men, I thought we should have been in the front foot. We came out, lost the first goal straight away after maybe 3-4 minutes. And then lost the third one, maybe about 15 minutes going. So it's a massive loss for us today after Hurlford been down to 10 men.
Just another league defeat for Ladeside despite the win against Irvine Meadow last week. Is there an explanation for this defeat, or is it just bad luck?
Well, it's a mixture of both. I feel as if we've been losing by very bad goals due to errors on our own part. But we know we've got the quality to get ourselves through and get ourselves up the league. We're still in the both cups, so we just need to work hard on it, training and just go on it.
Do you believe there's a need for new players to be purchased and join the squad, or is it more of a factor of building the squad's morale?
No, the squad morale is actually really good, but no, I don't think we're needing any additional players. I think the squad we've got is really, really good. The boys have got great quality. We maybe just need to start putting a few wins together and getting on the road again, getting up the league.
And what does the team need to change to ensure that league victories are to come in 2015?
Stop losing silly goals. That's what's killing us. We're just losing silly goals. We're switching off, losing concentration. It's at crucial times in the game, and once we can change that, I think we'll start winning back-to-back games and getting up the league.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
And thanks very much to David Ronnie for his match report and reaction from Valefield Park today. It sounded like a real ding-dong affair up in Kilbirnie. And now it's on to my match report from Barfields Park, where it was Largs Thistle 1, Greenock Juniors 4. Savvy Greenock Juniors smashed in 4 goals to send Sandy McLean's team spiralling to defeat once more at Barfields. It was an even affair up until the 28th minute, when Greenock's Martin Orr picked up the shreds from a cleared corner and whipped in a 20-yard strike into the bottom right-hand corner past keeper Stephen Connick. Yes, you heard that right. Stephen Connick, who came out of retirement as an emergency following an injury to regular keeper Grant Weir. Largs had created few chances in the first 45 other than a Ewan Lindsay diagonal shot from the left which stung the hands of Ryan McWilliams in the Greenock goal. Red mist descended on Barfields as ex-Thistle midfielder Martin Dow was given a straight red for violent conduct before the break, but could Largs capitalise on the one-man advantage? Thistle skipper Struthers dispossessed a defender on the left byline, but his immediate shot was blocked by McWilliams, who narrowed the angle. Thistle thought they had equalised in 58 minutes, as premature cheers rung around Barfields as Alan Frizzell struck home from close range following a Struthers free kick, which was spilled by McWilliams. The offside flag was raised, however. Greenock carried on unperturbed, and they scored a moment later after winning a spot kick. Craig Brown was flawed in the area and Ryan Craig converted from the spot. Largs were losing their way, and Greenock seized the opportunity as Brown ran unchallenged down the right-hand side to send over a pinpoint cross for Sub Monroe to easily slide home from the left-hand side. 3-0 and surely game over. Graham Muir's diagonal strike from the right was swept into the bottom left-hand corner from 12 yards to give Largs a glimmer of hope on 84 minutes. Brown made it 4-1 to the visitors as he tapped home at the far post. Thistle were unlucky not to notch a consolation as Nicky Jamieson's purposeful run through midfield resulted in an arching lob over the keeper, but the ball bounced off the crossbar to safety. Greenock showed their grit in the second half to finish off the job with only 10 men, while it was another tale of woe for listless Largs, who suffered a crushing defeat at home. Hi Sandy, I'll leave it up to you. Obviously you've got some news.
Yeah, today myself and Colin and Davey have decided it's time that we left the club, and we've just told the club that things haven't gone the way we had anticipated, so it's very frustrating for us.
Yeah, you've had a lot of highs and lows with Largs. You've been connected with the club on and off for many years.
Yeah, it's my last job in junior football because to get this job again was a job that I thought, yeah, that's the one I can go and make a difference at. It's a club that I've felt right at in all my managerial time. It's a club we've had, as you rightly say, we've had some absolutely astonishing highs that for me will live with me a long time.
Yeah. Anything you could have changed or any regrets you have about this season? Anything which?
Do you know, I don't know. It's maybe time for reflection. I'll have a look at that. But no, we knew what we were doing when we got this job, and we knew what we were asked to do. We were asked to change what was happening here. There was a lot of senior players who were wonderful for the club, but it came to the end for them as well. So we had to bring in younger players. We brought them in. The money's not at this club anymore, or not anymore. It's never really been here, but it's always been a tight budget. So you've had to try and make do. We brought in young players. You're hoping that those players learn quickly. They haven't learned quickly enough what junior football's all about, and I'll take 100% of the blame for that. But it's the agenda wasn't just about getting us up. It wasn't about that. It was about doing it over a longer period of time and trying changing it around, and that the transition's taken a whole lot longer than it perhaps should have. Sure. I just say thanks to the Largs supporters because they've sustained me for quite some time, and it's heartfelt to say thanks.
I'm with Martin Campbell just now after Greenock's 4-1 win at Barfields against Largs Thistle. That was a great win for you today.
It was, Callum. It's probably been coming for us. We've been struggling a wee bit lately, but we've seen the last game a few weeks ago against Pollock. We put in a very good performance, and we try to say to them, let's try and build on it. And I felt it just all came together the day. Yeah, the opening goal obviously was an important one as well. It was a good long shot, good long. Aye, wee Martin Orr's capable of that. We've seen him a few times scoring goals over the seasons he's been here, and it set us up well. And probably now when you look at Martin Dow's ordering off, then we needed it. Aye. We needed it and gave us something to hang on to. You could have thought 10 men might be an uphill struggle in the second half, but you really kicked on from that. No, well, to be fair, we went through the boys at half time because we felt we should have been more than 1-0 up. And we felt we had kept Largs in the game, so we told them a few home truths, and to be fair to them, they reacted very, very well to it, and I felt it was a very professional performance. And the second half, I say towards the end, it was really dominant, and big celebrations when that fourth goal went in, because it was one of these, was it or wasn't it? We didn't know if it was going to be given. Well, I felt it was a goal because I seen a boy standing in the line. I don't know how the linesman's missed it, but there you are, and the ref's done his job properly and overruled it. I think that was just maybe a relief to know there's a fourth one in and the game's done, and I think that was what the celebrations were all about. But if I'm being honest, Callum, at times I felt as though we looked as if we had 11 men and Largs had the 10, so take all the positives for it. A lot of good individual performances today as well, you know, guys like Tom Jimison never stopped swacking and all the rest of it. Tam, we know what we get for Tam, that's how he's a captain, he's a club captain, and he gives us everything he's got, and he pulls boys in that are maybe slacking a wee bit and lets them know, so he's in there to help the others out as well. But Tam's fantastic, he just goes about his job. And looking at it now, obviously great start 2015 for the new year, obviously you want to carry on like that, but how do you see it now the rest of the season? What's your aim? It's obviously now we had a good start to the season, we racked up a few points early and then we struggled a bit, Callum, so I'm hoping now, as you say, the day's game will springboard us onto something else.
That is it for Kicktalk for another week. Thank you and goodbye.